Welcome back, guys. Now I am all the way down here mining out basalt. Why? I'll tell you why. So I opened up a mine in my house like I said I was. I went all the way down to bedrock. I didn't come across anything except sphalerite and galena, which I don't need, so I left them there. And then I said, you know what, I always had good luck finding ore when I wasn't even looking for it and I was just mining out rock or stones for whatever reason. So I said, you know what, since we need basalt, raw basalt for the walls in the house, I'm going to go mine some out. And the only basalt I knew of off the top of my head was right here because I knew there was some gold in it. There's some gold in this basalt. That's why I marked it. Now on my way down there, I actually fell into this ravine right here. And if you zoom in, you could see my dirt staircase that I dug to get out. And inside that ravine, just by chance, was some tetrahedrite. So I mined some of it out. It wasn't much, but we got something. And I'll show you. There's only 7 here, but I did unload my inventory. I don't even think it was 2 stacks total, but you know what? It's copper. We could use it. So I came here. I started mining out the basalt. There's the familiar pattern of my raw salt mining. Raw stone mining. Here's the gold that's in the stone. I got 8 pieces so far. I'm not even looking for it. I'm just picking it up as I go. And lo and behold, I'm just digging, minding my own business, and I stumble across some copper. Totally by accident. So, see, it's like when you're not looking for it, you find it. I'm hoping this is a huge vein, because if it is, we can start putting together some bronze double plates, and we could make a bloomery, and we could get into iron tools and stuff. But if it's not, hey, it's just more copper that I found. It's not even out of my way. Now the interesting part is there's the gold, there's the copper, and there's cinnabar too. Now cinnabar, if it's still used as redstone, that's going to be very useful. So I'm going to make a note of that. Alright, so I'm going to continue mining this stuff. I'll mine out the copper. I guess I'll grab the gold too. We don't really, well, we do need it. And I'm also going to get a ton of this raw stone so we could start building the house up a little bit. Here it is. This is how deep I dug. I got as much as the gold and the copper out as I could find, and that's a lot of gold. I already took 1 trip back with the copper. I do have some on me. The copper is poor quality, but we have a lot of it, so it should be enough to give us an anvil. There are 2 stacks in there, 4 stacks in there, 4 in there, 4 in there. Oh, that's all gold. Gold. But there's a lot of copper in the chest back home. I already made a trip home. And I got a flawless ruby for my troubles. There's still hits of copper and gold, large samples. Well, very large sample. I'm just not going to stay here all day wasting my pick, because we got enough for what we're going to need it for now. So I'm going to head back. Alright, made it back. It's still pouring out. So here's the haul. This is all the copper. That's a good amount of copper. There's some gold. I had to build another chest to get the gold. These 3 little pieces were already my leftover copper. So all this is what I got. That's pretty good. Gold, I threw in here. The rest of it. That's a lot of gold. That's more gold than I ever had. Even in my last series of TFC. And look at all this raw basalt I got. So that's definitely enough for some walls. Now what we got to do is collect some sand and smelt up glass, because there's going to be a lot of glass too. Because I love glass and stone and metal. Can't build with metal in this. Alright, next thing, the pigs. I did go and get the pigs. All the way from down here. Let's see, it was all the way down here. And on my way there, this was all blacked out. On my way there, I came across some more cows and horses. So, on my way back, I had to make 2 trips for the pigs to get the right amount of males and females. On my way back, on one of those trips, I picked up a straggler. And check it out. Yeah, we got a horse. He just came along for the ride. And a ton of pigs. I originally didn't want this many pigs because it's a lot. But what happened was I ended up the first trip I took. Wait a minute. One. I should have 3 males and 3 females. Female, male, male. Okay, that's a female. That's a male. Okay. Yeah, what happened was I took, on the first trip back, I brought back 3 pigs. I thought 2 were female and 1 was male. And since I already had a male in here, it would have worked out good. 2 males, 2 females. But it was actually 3 males and 1 female. Total. So I had to go back and get 2 more females. So now it's 3 and 3. Alright, it's getting a little dark out. What I'm going to do now is just wait till morning. I waited until I actually started recording to breed them. Because none of them are pregnant. And if we look at the date here, it is August 8th. I don't know if the date makes a difference when it comes to giving birth, but alright, let me wait till daytime and we'll finish this. Alright, so let's see if this works. This is regular barley grain. Okay, does work. Now let's get 2 ewes. What's going on? Is that 2 females? There you go, that should work. Does it work? Come here. Oh, what's going on over here? Holy smokes. Get out of here. Ruining the mood. Should have 2 pregnant ones in here now. Male. Pregnant. Okay. Male. Pregnant. And then where's the other female? There she is. Now can I use any male? Yeah. I guess the males can just keep going. Pregnant. 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 Okay. There you go. We're going to have an explosion of pigs in here. Pretty soon. Nice. Meat for days. Never going hungry again. And look at all my fruit. Now all my fruit's coming in. Actually missed the plum season, it looks like. I barely picked any. So now's the time to live off of fruit because that stuff does not last. I got my, I picked some tomatoes and stuff. I don't know if this stuff is ready. It looks like the wheat is ready. The grains and stuff to make the bread, that's where the money's at. And I guess if you could salt meat, meat and eggs really takes the longest to decay. But we don't have meat yet, so that bread stuff is my meal ticket. Alright. I did not harvest that charcoal yet. I think the first thing I'm going to do is wander over there and get the sand because when we get the charcoal... How much do we have already? 2 stacks. That'll be enough to smelt all the glass. It's the glass that I want to make the forge right now. So let's wander over here. One of the good things about settling in this area was that it had this massive pile of sand right here. All the glass I need for days. That's got to be fixed. I got to cover up that hole and knead it up with some dirt. It just looks awkward like that. Alright, so let's roam over here. It's a lot of sand. And I'm still making stone shovels. I don't want to waste my 1 bronze shovel yet. Even though I got enough bronze for days now. Anything else going on over here except sand? There's a cactus over here. I could... Oh, a bunch of cactuses. How's that one? Yeah, that shouldn't have been growing like that right next to blocks. But I can reproduce them. we go. Not much going on over here. Oh. Little sand ravine. Oh! Oh man! Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Good thing I'm not stuck in here. Well, since we're here, considerite. Considerite. Sphalerite. The usual metals you find everywhere. Bismuthinite, yeah. It's like 3 different stones in here. 1, 2. What's this one? Granite. Oh, I got a ton of granite. Yeah, there's a ton of granite around here. And there it is, right there. What is that? Considerite? Alright, well, I got some considerite if I need it. So what I'm going to do for now is just collect a ton of sand. Alright, let's see if we can get this fired up really quick. It's just about daybreak here. Things are burning up. This is my mine, by the way. Just goes down in a square pattern. All the way down to the bottom. Nothing down there. Not even the big caves. Where all the lava was. Or all the magma. I don't know if they took it out or what, but I didn't even run into that. Just ran straight into bedrock. Alright. Here's the simplest forge. It's already surrounded by all stone. It has the straight view to the sky. You have like a 1 block liberty. I think this is how it's done. Still, I can't even really remember. Yeah, there it is. And I got no sand on me. I put all the sand away. Where did I put it here? So there's like 2 types of sand. This little slightly darker. Makes no difference right now. I got a lot of it. So I'm going to smelt up a whole bunch of sand. Whoa. Okay. Can't do one at a time anymore? Would it go out already? Is this working? I don't really want to put a whole stack in here every time. Let's just make sure this works. Alright, it's getting hotter. I'm gonna get a bunch of sand. I'm gonna end up using panes instead of glass blocks. Just cause they look better. Oh wow, here we go. Glass. That easy. Alright, so I'm gonna cook up a bunch of this. Alright. This is revision number 3 on the house. I made a couple of slight changes as I was looking at it before. And they're very subtle, but they'll make a difference in the end. If you notice, I moved this over 1 to the right. This was the original post here. I didn't want to break all this stuff, so I just left that. Everything got shifted over to the right. This was over here. I just shifted it over. Actually, the whole second floor, if you notice, got pushed back and shifted to the right because I didn't think it looked good sitting right there. Right exactly aligned on top of that one. I also dropped the basement 1 block down. And as I was doing that, I was popping off these raw what's this? This is granite. I was popping off the raw granite because I'm going to use that. Because this house isn't going to be all raw basalt. I'm actually going to mix up the granite and the basalt. I think it'll look alright. So, yeah, this is starting to look a bit weird. This has to get filled in pretty soon with dirt and stuff. I got to get these walls going because this is just like starting to fall apart. I'm digging so much in there. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to get started on this right now. Let's get a dang house going. Here's the glass I smelted up. And I'm going to use mostly panes, so 55 should be enough. I think the bottom floor is going to be basalt, and the top floor will be granite. This little out pouch here, which is going to be the room, is going to be chestnut wood. And actually went and grabbed some chestnut wood. And that is all the way over here. Here's the chestnut wood. So I grabbed a couple of stacks. I don't know, they're in here somewhere. I know I got them. Hickory. I know they're in here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, they're right there. And I think this thing right here, I mean, you guys probably can't even see what I'm doing because it's nothing but framing. And it really only exists in my mind right now. But this gonna be wood. I think this would be cool if this was the chestnut wood. That's why I got it. And then this could be chestnut wood. And then we'll put like chestnut wood over here. We'll see. Let's get started. Alright, first thing we do is make some glass panes. I think we need a lot more than that actually. Alright, that should be good. And it always sucks to throw this down. Oh yeah, I don't know if I forgot to mention this. The side staircase I had, I decided to scrap that because it just wasn't gonna fit in. The staircase is gonna be in here somewhere. It'll be right here. It'll go up to the second floor and it'll go down to the basement too. Alright. Let's get something done with this already. I'm tired of looking at thatch framing. And then it's like I'm hesitant to throw down the raw basalt stone because it takes so much just to mine it out. But whatever. Okay, here's my plan. This is gonna be glass. Floor to ceiling glass. I know for a fact that the basalt will be down here, so we can definitely put that. You know what? Let's not do that yet. Okay. It's gonna take a lot of breaking now. Stupid thatch. Oh, that sucks right there. I got no flooring. Yeah, this is looking a lot of bare over here. Okay, that's gonna go like that. Alright. Just to give you a hint about what's gonna go on here. I don't want to. This is gonna be floor to ceiling. I don't know how far back I want the glass to go though. I think it go a little bit further than that, which means I can do this. That might be too far actually. But you know what? We'll leave it there for now. We'll change it later. Alright, so what's going to happen is this is going to be all basalt right here. Alright, basically I'm just going to outline this with basalt. Alright, so I did a little bit. All I pretty much did was from here to here. Not much actually. I don't even know what a main door is going to be, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be back here because this is going to be all glass. So I can't put a door in there. The door's going to be back here. I may even bring this forward a little bit more just because of that reason. You don't want to have to walk all the way to the back just to get in the door. I'll probably have an entrance to the base, straight to the basement anyway, because it's right there, and you know, ground level is right there. That's where all the work's going to be done. But anyway, here's the big change. Up here is going to be granite, and I have all this in granite just from popping it off of my basement. when I dug it out the whole time. So I spent all that time getting that basalt, and half of it's going to be in granite. But oh well. All right. Up here is not going to be floor to ceiling windows. So up here is going to be like this. We'll break this. Yeah. I hope I have enough. Put one of these jammies. No, that stays like that. So it's pretty much going to go around like that. I think I do believe I want this to be granite. This is going to be mostly glass except for exactly where the thatch blocks are. It's going to actually be granite blocks. I made like a half prototype in a test world. I'm trying to remember how I did it. It looked pretty good. And I want to let a lot of light in here. That's the whole point. That's why this whole side is pretty much going to be glass, but I think this should be granite. Going through here. Okay, I think I got this as good as I want it for now. Without a ceiling, obviously, I'm gonna fill this all in with granite for a ceiling, and this is all I have left. That's not nearly enough. All the rest is gonna be glass. This is gonna be glass. I can pop this out. I forgot to mention that back here is gonna be basalt, so I do have a use for all this basalt. Do I have any on me still? Okay, got it on me. So now I'm just gonna outline this with basalt. And it's gonna be all glass too. This is like a viewing room. Alright. This is what it's looking like. Man, I'm gonna need a lot more stone. Just for the ceilings. I didn't consider filling the ceilings like that. I mean, look at that. That's all empty space. This is all the granite I got left. I need to fill this all in with granite. But here's what this is gonna look like. And before I do anything else, let's do some of this. Just drop some glass down. Just to get a feel of how it's gonna look. I'm thinking about rounding these edges a little bit. You know, doing a little curve here instead of having them square. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Never can tell until these things are done. Now I'm getting a lot more glass. As usual, I underestimate things. Let's see that we won't fill in the middle. It's just that gives us the feel of how it's gonna look. Whoa, we're going down. Okay. Let's do this. Let's leave a little space open there because I have no doorway or anything yet. Is that gonna work? No. Oh. Do a little bit of this here. So that's kind of how that's gonna look. This is all gonna be glass. This is all. I should have broke that out, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's throw some glass down up here too. Yeah. I like the way the granite looks on here. It was like a last minute change. Going from all black to throwing a little bit of white in there. Yeah, that looks cool. It just felt like it was too dark. All black. All basalt. And this is all gonna be glass. Alright. It's taking shape. Definitely taking shape. I should have busted this out. This is all going to be glass. Did I even outline? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I outlined that with the basalt. It's going to be floor to ceiling glass right here. This is where all the light's going to come from. That's it? Damn. Definitely underestimated the glass. This isn't the architectural design. All the light is going to come in from right here. And light this place up. Alright, let's get busy. We'll finish the glass later. Here's what I wanted to do next. Take the chestnut. And this is more a go on the fly thing. I think this would be a good idea. I don't know for sure. So I'm gonna do it, and if it works, it works. Why did I do that? If it doesn't, it doesn't work. Okay. This piece is gonna be chestnut wood. This piece sticking out here. It was originally gonna be stone. But I said, you know what, let me throw some wood in there. Let's just see how that looks. And this wood is so nice. Just chestnut. It is my favorite still, the chestnut wood. Look at just that red. The acacia is pretty good though, I like it. It's a good new addition. Yeah, sure. I could go to right there. Alright, kind of see what I'm getting at here. Can't really get a backup view. And this is going to be the piece that's sticking up on top of that right there. Let me jump up there. It's going to be everything that's showing here on top of this ceiling. Alright, so here's how this little piece looks. It looks very similar to the acacia wood when it's right next to each other. But this is like more red and smooth to me. This is like more orangey, a lot more going on there. You could see the pixels. There's a lot more going on. A lot more with the pixels. This is more smooth. But anyway, this was the point of it. See, we got the all the chestnut wood right down here, and it's going all the way up to the top as if it was a post that the stone boxes were building off of. Now, if you see the underside of this is the floor for the second floor up there. I don't like the wood showing on the underside. I do have a plan for that. If it means putting a basalt block here and chiseling it down to the 1/7 or the 1/8 all the way, all around everything just to cover this up, I'll do that. That's no problem. Because I don't like the flooring showing on the underside. I'm going to have the same problem over there. But I like the way the chestnut looks so good that I am going to do this room chestnut. And you see we got the same underside problem here. But I'll fix that, no problem. I'm not worried about it. Just a little bit extra work. What I'm going to do here is make this all chestnut. Outline this with chestnut. This is going to be glass right here in the front. And the good thing about building with wood is if you don't like it and you break it, you get it back. These raw stones, I'm not going to get back. And I can guarantee you I'm going to be breaking a bunch of them because I'm never satisfied with the first time. Ever. It's a sickness I have. I got to keep changing. I can't make up my mind. Alright, well I pretty much ran out of resources. Was not prepared. Did not expect this to take so much. But with the little bit of glass we have left, can definitely say for sure that this is going to be glass. That's all going to be glass. I don't know if I'm going to make this a window. I might leave it, maybe not. But I'm out of chestnut anyway, so whatever. I'm going to leave that like that for now. I actually have some more basalt. I could fill this in really quick, but I won't do that right now. Before we run out of time, there is one other thing I wanted to do. So this is coming along. You can definitely get a feel of how it's going to go. This is all going to be glass. I need a whole bunch of granite to fill in that ceiling. A little bit more chestnut right there. Let's just jump down here. The basement, that's a whole different story. We'll do that another day. That's another story for another day. A little bit more glass to fill in here. That's no problem. So basically, the granite. I need a lot of granite. Chestnut. Alright, so what I wanted to do really quick before I sign out is make bricks. Gravity-defying bricks. Because we need them. So I could fill in that massive hole back there. Now to do that, we need a special type of stone. We need a hammer. And there are only 4 types of stone you can make flux out of. That's marble, dolomite, limonite, and chalk. Luckily for us, we have one of those, which is marble. Right? Yeah. We have the marble. So you want to take your marble, crush it into flux. We have a bucket, right? Here we go. We got a bucket, and we have a bunch of leftover sand. Any type of sand will do. Take your bucket. I'm not sure if this requires fresh water or salt water. I don't think there'd be a difference. Let's grab salt water, because I know fresh water would work. Head back up. Oh, that's looking pretty. That's looking pretty. I gotta say so myself. Yeah. I like that. Looking pretty. Need some light in here. I busted all the torches when I was breaking the walls down. Alright. Where the heck? Oh yeah, crafting table is in here. Okay. You take your bucket, your sand, and your flux, right? Is it in that order? Isn't that something like... Alright, there we go. You need fresh water, so that answers that question. Fresh water, flux, your sand, you get mortar. 16 should do just for the demonstration right now, and we're going to need the chisel. Now, for this, I really don't care what brick I'm going to use. Let's use the basalt because I have so much of it. Crap. My inventory is full. Oh, just there. Get out of here for a second. Okay. Take your basalt brick. Put it in with a chisel. Now you get a true brick. Make the X pattern with it. I should have did all 32 of them. And then fill in with your mortar. Alright, whatevs. And you have a brick. Great thing about a brick is it defies gravity. Just like that. And you get it back when you break it. So why did I want that so bad? If you come over here, you can see this whole side of this hill it's a hot spring, and it's just decayed away. You know, it's nothing. So I'm gonna use these bricks to fill in, and then I'm gonna stack dirt on top of them. Actually, I'll start at the top. And I'm going to stack dirt on top of it so I could have a nice mountain's edge over here instead of having this giant cavity of a hole. So next layer of dirt would be up right there. So this would go right here. And then I'm going to come with my dirt and fill this in. Is that going to stay? It's not going to stay. I have to do the whole thing on a slant. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather the resources to finish this. I'm going to I'm going to fill in this fill this in with dirt, make bricks, then I can fill that in with dirt. So that will about do it for today. Thank you for joining me. Made a lot of progress on the house today, definitely. That's looking good. I like it, definitely. And when I come back next time, I'll have the resources. I'll have a lot more of this done. And maybe I'll save like the last touches for the on-screenness. Alright, thanks for joining me and I'll see you next time. Later.